Okay, this video is going to be about attacks. Just want to share some of my attack patterns with you guys. Somebody was asking about what's a decent setup to use. So I've gone back to one of my old favourites, which is basically, as you can see, these are all similar loadout, pretty successful most of the time. Got a Twi'lek, 21 Stormies, 8 Dewbacks, Shock Trooper to find the traps, a couple of bikes, a couple of Scout Walkers, but I do sometimes will flick between Scout Walkers and ATDPs. Yes, he moves up to ATDPs and instantly lost the battle, you see there. So if, Scout Walkers I prefer, but ATDPs I have started using. I'll show you that one of those in a sec. I'll start with this one at the bottom here. Got two mobile heavy cannons and just one little bit of air support here. What I've been doing, you'll notice the medal count is quite low on these. Okay, I've been focusing on just attacking low level bases. Okay, so I'm going for like level sort of 13 medal bases. I'm competing in the conflict on Tatooine, trying to get that shock trooper upgraded to 5, 6, level 8 at the minute, trying to get to level 9. Okay, so that's why I'm going for low level bases, easy to beat. You get 300 plus points in the tournament every time if you 100% a base. It's very difficult to 100%, like say a 30 medal base. I would never expect to 100% a 30 medal base. In fact, I generally tend to avoid 30 medal bases. Anything above a 15 medal base I will ignore and move on to the next one. Let's see if I can make this a bit brighter. This was obviously a nighttime raid. Okay, this is my standard attack pattern here. Put some stormtroopers in, a little line of stormtroopers. Send in the Dewbacks. Spread out quite a lot. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 turrets there, so I'll put 4 spread out. So it goes to sort of 1 each. Straight through the walls. And then I put 4 more in the middle to attack them too. This is mainly to protect the AT-AT, try and get those out of the way by the time the AT-AT gets there. I put the mobile heavy cannons in behind the stormtroopers and the Scout Walkers in behind the stormtroopers. Scout Walkers move quite quick and will easily get ahead of those. Trouble is then they are vulnerable. Okay, so you've got to make sure like that Dewback to run off. So everything's going to be shooting at that Dewback. Okay, so they're not going to be shooting at the troops and the Scout Walkers that are coming in behind there. So they are now free to start shooting. Okay, Dewback is now dead, so moving up, it is now the ones that are fastest, so the stormtroopers will move up to the front. Cannons will shoot at them. Okay, so the ATST is still only up to now, look, not been shot at yet. Okay, so he's free to sort of go in there and blow stuff up, but they're pretty weak, so they get shot as soon as they, you know, encounter a bit of resistance. So the idea being, you get those Dewbacks in there, you get those stormtroopers in there. Get those mobile heavy cannons in there because they've got long range. He's gone. Got long range, so they can be taking out guns. Notice the AT-AT has not yet been shot at. Okay, so he's still pretty strong. He's taking out all the shields. While that was going on, bikes and troopers were moving into the back and cleaned it up. Okay, decent amount of loot. Always try and keep a few stormtroopers back to clean up any little bits. There might be a droid hut in the corner or something like that, or you can just spread them out to take out the other buildings and things that are in the background. If that fails, those couple of bikes, if no one comes out the SC, keep those couple of bikes back and they can very quickly nip around and, you know, fly into the corners and tidy up at the back there. If I do tend to use those speeder bikes, you know, if I set up an IDT trap or something and the troops come down, you can put those 2 speeder bikes there. So what, towards the end then, if I've got bikes in my SC from donations, then I would release those just to tidy up at the end if I needed to. Okay, usually if it's anything less than sort of 30 seconds, then I wouldn't tend to drop the SC because he needs 30 seconds, otherwise it's a bit of a waste of those 6 bikes. Okay, so here's another one. Look, 30 medals again, this time using the AT DP. Cannot say that without thinking of something else. Let's have a look. Donations coming in. Thanks, whoever that was. Let's have a check. Wombat. Thank you, Wombat. From the other side of the world. Speed bikes are coming in. Okay, so this was a few minutes ago. I tried this one. Again, 30 medals. Easy. It should be easy. A 30 medal base for me should be easy to take out. So when I see 30 medals with a decent amount of loot, I'm like, okay, we're going in for this. You've got his turrets quite spread out here, which worked to my advantage. Okay, so I'll put the dewbacks in. There's some stormtroopers to protect those machines. Okay, so the machines are actually quite exposed at the minute. They're still shooting at the dewbacks though, look, so until the dewbacks are gone, the machines are pretty safe. Okay, so now I'll start putting stormtroopers in. They're going to move faster than the heavy mechanical cannons and the ATDP. Okay, so you put them all in together and the stormtroopers will run off and get shot at while the machines are moving in. Heavy mechanical cannon now in range and will take out that turret, no problem. So any stormtroopers now which are still around can now be cleaning up because there's no guns left to shoot at them. Let's have a little look in this corner here. Something bad happens and these guys stand on a trap and get wiped out. There it goes. The danger of them when they all cluster together like that. So put some other stormtroopers around that pad there, and the inevitable will happen. There is another trap in that little gateway there, and they do tread on that shortly. Okay, so notice the advantage of this attack pattern is using the dewbacks. They go in, damage the guns, heavy mechanical cannons come in, clean up the rest of the guns, and it leaves your machines pretty much untouched. So they're still all going at the end of the battle. That's the first bit of damage that mechanical cannon has received there. So you don't need repair droids. Okay, if you use those 4 spaces to get 4 stormtroopers, you can surround your machines with stormtroopers instead of having the repair droid on it. And it means that they can go off and do damage and destroy the base, and you get 100%. 440 points there for a 30 medal base, so quite happy with that. Decent amount of loot. Not a bad morning's work. I've been having great fun this morning. I've destroyed a few bases already. Had one disaster. I'm going to share this disaster with you. What happened, I got a little bit overexcited and I launched without taking my bikes with me, and I paid dearly for that. And I think it might have been a 30 medal base as well, so it proves what I'm saying about it. It's just don't attack 30 medal bases. They will destroy you, or they tend to destroy me on a regular basis. Come on, machine. Take us back. Take us back. There we go. Yeah, if I go back to my battle log, you can see, check my attack patterns, it's been quite a successful morning. Decent amount of loots. There's one blip on the horizon. Here it is. So I left without taking my bikes with me, ended up with no loot, and I lost 450 points, 15 medals. This was bad. I think that the rewards seemed quite high, and I was like, right, I'm just going to go for it. But I wanted to knock on the door of the SC first, wake it up, see if there was anything in there. So I take that out. His loot, you'll see in a second, is quite exposed over on the left hand side there. So I thought, right, if I get his SC, take that out, and I can have a go at his loot. But look at all this that comes out of here. And I'm like, where's my bikes? Where's my bikes? Got no bikes. And paid the price. I don't know what these ATDPs were doing. They were after something. I think he might have it. I think they go for droidicas first. So there's his droid. I think I was trying to go for that. And they will just walk straight past the juggernaut and get shot. Stupid. So I put all my troops in there. Look, right, Stormies. Killed all them. If I'd have had a bike, look, it would have taken out that skiff. I hate these skiffs, man. Yeah. So I tried the ATDP because they target personnel. But if it goes in, it's a desperate attempt to take out the skiff. If there's a droidica on the field, they will go for that first at the expense of walking past anything else that is shooting at them. They are not clever. Okay, so my strategy there failed completely and ended up with nothing. But look at what I could have won. I could have won 200 grand, 4 grand of pink stuff. Bad news. I think I just let the clock run down on this just to annoy whoever base this is when he watches it, just to make him wait to the end to see if I do anything else. But I don't. Okay, so be wary. Speeder bikes, never leave home without them. And that's it for now. If I have anything else to share with you later on, I will do it, because this is great for making these videos. I hope you've enjoyed my dodgy British accent, and I'll see you guys soon. Happy hunting 6th.